Away we go. Let's make sure everything's good here. Who's gonna join me tonight for some more waifu bartending? Whoa. No! Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Good evening. Hey, Oki. Thanks for joining. La la la. So we're gonna be playing more Valhalla tonight. Ooh. Yeah, of course it's worth the price. Someone just asked me if it's worth it. It's like, yes. Oh, good night. I almost said good night. Good evening, XSV Force. Ooh. Thanks for the auto host, Matt. You don't even know you're hosting me. So I was just doing a host for my friend Jackie. It was a really fun fighting game focused channel on Twitch. She's a really cool lady. I love her to bits, and she's my baby. So oh my god. One second. Okay. That was nice. Sorry about that. Okay. So, there's been like a bunch of things going on in terms of technical difficulties. Clearly this stream started like 3 hours later than it was supposed to. Whoops. My bad. There's a few things that had happened that kind of slowed things down. But, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so I was having some major technical difficulties while I was trying to release a new video. That is my Memories video. If you've been following my Memories videos, it's all personal memories and recollections of games that I played growing up and what they mean to me. And I don't know what that is. And I did a Christmas edition one for a game that I'm probably not gonna quite spoil just yet. But it's definitely a much funnier one than I've done. I tend to be a bit more on the woo, Jackie. Thanks for hosting me, Jackie baby. Y'all should all follow Jackie if you like watching Street Fighter V. She's a cool lady that I know here in Toronto, and yeah, she's awesome. Hey PNG, thanks for joining. I mean, aside from the technical aside from the technical difficulty, everything's been pretty good. I'm currently exporting my video, and I have like 30 more minutes or so until it's over, and then I'm going to be posting it in the middle of this stream. Stream's going to be going on till around 1 in the morning or so, I'd say. I hope so. I really hope that I can actually finish this game within that amount of time. I'm not really... This is a raid? Oh, Jackie, what have you done? Hey, A4. Hey, KDL. Hey, y'all. BBH show, Mighty Sandwich. I don't know, y'all, but now I do, I guess. So y'all are funny. Yeah, y'all should. I think that Jackie's also playing Final Fantasy 15 as well, if you want to see some streams of that. And she does like Gundam model building too, which I really appreciate. That's something that I've actually been interested in tapping into, because I have well, I have a Kotobukiya Ikaruga ship that I'm supposed to build, but the problem is it's missing a plate, and I couldn't return it, and Kotobukiya couldn't, you know, give me an exchange because the kit doesn't really exist anymore. It's been retired ever since. So I'm like without this plate, so I've been thinking about 3D mapping and printing a new plate, which sounds outrageous. I don't think that I'm going to be able to do that. But there is another Kotobukiya that I really want to get. That's the, well, there's a couple, but then they're both from the game Virtualon, which is a really cool, like, mech combat game, like fighting game, where you both get, or you and your opponent just get to duke it out, right? Yeah. Toonie! Welcome! I love this. Old Assault? Oh no! That's great. Hi, That's Neat. Thanks for joining. Hello, everybody. Holy shit! That's a lot of people. Hey, SFT. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my Twitch. Now, as of late on my channel, I've been playing this game called Valhalla. It's really fun. It is literally a cyberpunk themed bartending waifu visual novel. Waifu bartending? It's full of waifus. It's really gay. It's really great. I really like to do the voices of all the characters. That's something that I've always really enjoyed doing, and I plan to stick with games like this, very, you know, visual novel type games, and games that have a lot to do with cyberpunk, because I love cyberpunk. And yeah, everybody's my bae in this game. So sweet. Thanks for being here, everybody. So like I said, it's like 22 minutes or so. So I'm gonna maybe take a little break towards I don't know, maybe in the next little bit, just so I can set everything up and post the video, and then you can all check it out for yourself on YouTube once that's up. Hatoful boyfriend, that is such a good idea. Oh my god. Well, as you all know, the Steam winter sale just started today, and I've been waiting and waiting for all these games to on my wish list to magically appear. I don't know how much Hatoful boyfriend is. Let's check on the interwebs. Oh wait, I don't even need to check on the let's go back to Steam. Where am I going? Okay, I don't want to, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, come on. What is happening? Restart Steam? No! I don't want to do that. Okay, well, we're gonna do it anyways. No, I don't want to. Okay, fine. Okay, so I'm gonna close the game so the music's gonna stop for a little bit just so I can restart this. What? You have it? You have what? You have Hatoful boyfriend? I want to play. I want all the birds. All the birds. All the pigeons. I don't know why people diss pigeons so much. They call them like flying rats. I think they're cute. I like them. They're very charming. Okay, so let's restart this, and then do that, and then do this. Okay. Oh, sweet. That's great. Maybe, Toonie, maybe we can do a stream together and we can both do voices. That's something I've actually been thinking about doing with friends, is like either having them over or do so on Discord where we both do the voices of characters. Because I can't really do a manly voice. It's not really something I'm very good at, because my voice doesn't really go that deep. So we need some more variety here, you know? Let's see. Hatoful boyfriend. But yeah, I noticed actually that, okay, wow, you can get Hatoful boyfriend for $2.74. That is insane. It's 75% off. That is crazy. Okay, that's awesome. Good to know. Yeah, more waifu. Waifu. Hi there. Hi, Narukami. Thanks for joining. There's a holiday expansion. Holy shit. Holiday Star? Yes. Toonie, you should PM me sometimes so that we can find a time. I don't get much of a break this holiday season, unlike some very, very lucky people. Like I actually work on both Christmas Eve and Boxing Day and New Year's Eve and New Year's Eve Day, rather. I just work a lot. So, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Yeah. Yeah, you should totally. I think that would be really fun, PNG. I think we need to like cycle through this. So I'm gonna get everything all set up pretty quick here now. All the waifus. All the waifus. I also noticed that I thought I had a copy of Gemini Rue, but I noticed that that one is currently really cheap too. I gotta like watch my budget because I can spend a lot doing this. Aw, thanks PNG. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So we're gonna switch things up here. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna become a small little box. Uh-oh, no. Small little box. She looks like Riel from Ergo. She's so pretty. I think Jill is definitely one of my waifus. I tend to like... I like more serious characters. I like characters that have a lot of compassion and are quiet in a way too. So Sai is definitely... She's up there. But man, okay, let me like take a look. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to budget this out. Where's my pen? Oh great, when I need a pen I don't have one. That's lovely. Okay, well whatever. I'll write it down later. I'll just give myself like a mental reminder that yes, this is going to happen. So literally, just so you know, this game is actually about bartending and it is about talking to people, but that's kind of how the world building happens, and that's what I like so much about this game is... Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. My buddy just... Seriously, Moogs, are you friggin' kidding me? Okay, so my buddy Moogs is watching right now, and he just gifted me Hatoful Boyfriend. Oh, okay, sweet. Thank you so much. All the hearts. I need to set up my stupid Twitch alerts and actually not be such a noob. Maybe figure out how to do this. But I'm giving you a shout right now, right here. Thank you. Now we can... Yes, now we can play all the Hatoful Boyfriend. Yes, Toonie. So, Moogs, I don't know where you are out there, but thank you. You rock. I'm really interested in this holiday star thing. I'm definitely looking into that. But then there was like, sweet. Cool. So there was this other one. We were talking about read-only memories. Now, I don't know if that one's on sale right now. I think... Yeah, it is. It's 45% off. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Really, Toonie? Yay, thanks, Moogs. Moogs pantsuit over there is awesome. And he's a friend. And I'm happy I got to meet you back in Con Bravo, I think, a long time ago. I think you were saying that you were going to stop by my work sometime soon, aren't you? It'd be really cool to see you and to chat and for you to check out the store. I think you've been to the shop I work at before, right? That's really sad, Toonie. No. My gift is lost in time, or lost amongst all the other holiday gifts. I find that I haven't had I haven't really had any issues with receiving any packages. I received some Amazon Prime like wish list packages. I have this cute little corner in my apartment. I don't actually have a Christmas tree per se, but I have a pretty lamp thing, a paper lamp. that I've been using as my faux tree, I guess. And I have a bunch of stuff under it right now. Oh man, I need to show y'all something. Okay, I'll do it after I need to do this, but I have something really cool that came in the mail. But yeah, so I already got my next loot anime, which is crazy because I thought I was supposed to get it in January, because January is when I'm going to be doing the unboxing. But I think I might cheat a little bit. Hey Dan! Oh my god, yay! Thanks for coming by. I'm sorry I'm late. I had some technical difficulties with my latest video that's going to be going up probably in the next 15 minutes or so. I'm going to need to step off here in a minute so I can get that all set up. But yeah, like I got one package. I have another package coming. I have the loot anime that I think I might take a peek at and then do a video on. I don't usually do that. I like to go into these things blind, but I'm going to do it anyways. I don't know how much Stardew Valley is, but that's a very good point. Okay, yeah, so read-only memories right now is around $12, which is pretty cool. And I know all y'all have been telling me to play that game, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. After I play Valhalla, it's tempting to play that, but I can see myself wanting to play something a little bit different, so I'm not constantly playing cyberpunk games. So I might go to Hatoful Boyfriend, and then go into read-only memories, and then just kind of work from there. Let's see, Stardew Valley is going for 33% off right now. It's a weird percentage. It's $11.38. It just looks fun. It looks like it's an RPG Maker game. It reminds me of my days in RPG Maker with RPG Maker in 1999, 1998, and 2000. So long ago. Oh, this is really pretty. Oh man, it's no wonder my friend Tanisha told me I should play this. This is gonna be great. Concerned ape. Yeah. Yeah, well, I have Hatoful Boyfriend now, so it's gonna happen. But yeah, Toonie, we need to talk. Aw, really? Toonie, wait. Did they not send you like a shipping notification or something? Okay, so Hatoful Boyfriend is basically like it's like an otome visual novel. So it stars a girl and she is being courted generally by a bunch of beautiful men, and they all have different archetypes. You know, there's the quiet type, there's the serious type, there's the silly one. There's, you know, all these different archetypes and characters, except instead of beautiful men, they are beautiful pigeons. And because pigeons are beautiful inside and out, they deserve love too. They do. So yeah, I think I want to play that. We're gonna date all the hot birds. We will, for sure. It's pigeons. Wow. Toonie, I might email them if I were you. I love Blade Runner, absolutely. I don't know how I feel about the trailer for the new Blade Runner movie, though. It's just, there's too many questions. Like, why is Harrison Ford's character alive? That's something. Regardless of how you see the ending, because I don't want to spoil anything. I don't know how to say this. But there's obviously theories about his questioning his humanity. But if you look at it either way, it still makes you wonder, like, how is he still around? So, like, no matter what your theories are. And I want to know. And I love my Ryan Gosling. I really, really do. I think he's really dreamy. And I really appreciate the fact that he is very careful about the movies that he chooses to work on. I really respect that. I really do. But I'm just not sure if I'm ready for this, because I feel like they're going to just explain all of this stuff that I don't want them to explain. One of the best things about Blade Runner is the ambiguity and the idea of not knowing and not really having a definite answer is very alluring, but I can also see why to some people it's probably not. It's just, I don't know, sometimes those questions are just better left unanswered, in my opinion. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, It's strange. It's really strange. KDL. Yeah. Yes. That's how I feel. Oh, hey. Okay. So I'm happy I didn't start playing yet because it looks like this video is ready. Or it's going to be ready. So I'm going to post it and then we're going to talk and then I'm going to show you something really cool that I got in the mail. Really, really cool. I picked it up yesterday in the mail. It was a bitch to get. Oh my god, it was like such an annoying package to get. DHL was sending it out to me. It was like DHL Express. I missed their first shipment. And then I didn't find out that I missed it until that night. And I had just gotten home from work. It was like 9:30 or so. And so I got it. I had mentioned this in my last stream. And I was like, okay, well, I'll make a request so that they can leave it at this UPS store for me so I can go hang out with my friend and go to a tea shop. And so I set that up, but I wanted to make sure that it would be there. So I called them the next morning. It was like, hey, did you get my notification? Do you think that DHL will be dropping it off for you? And the girl on the phone was like, oh, you know, you might have made your request too late. It's probably going to come to your door anyways. Just check dhl.ca. And it was like, okay, sure. And so I did. And dhl.ca said that, what the heck? There's a big garbage truck out there. Okay, whatevs. But yeah, so I was like, alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to stay home for a bit. But the last one, what the heck? Oh my god, Moogs, what are you doing? You're crazy and awesome and thank you. That's so crazy. So, Moogs was cool and just gave me the Christmas special holiday star. I'm gonna accept that. So shout out to Moogs once again. Y'all should check out this cool dude because he's really cool. Actually, I met him in person. Okay, so let's I gotta tweet first. Anyways, so I was waiting at home and I'm like, okay, it'll come at 1 p.m. because the last one said it came at 1 p.m. and I'm waiting and it's, I don't know, like 4 p.m. or something. And 2 other packages came in the meantime. That's when I got my Loot Anime and my other Amazon Prime package. And I'm like, okay, this is all right. But then it got to a point where I realized I probably wasn't going to end up seeing my friend. And I got a little, I guess, miffed about that. I was just like, no, like, that's not cool. Like, what's this? And so I went back on DHL and I looked, and what do you know? It says that the package was dropped off at the place I requested for it to be, without receiving an email notification about that, even though I was told I would receive an email notification if it was sent to the store. So then I called them and I'm like, hey, is it here? And they're like, yep, it's waiting for you here. It's been waiting here since like 2:30. And I'm like, okay, great. That's awesome. So I had to cancel plans with my friend and then book it over there. And the guy was being such an asshole. He's like, well, what's your, I don't know, your code? And I just couldn't remember it off the top of my head. And my phone was like freaking out on me. And the guy was like, well, I can't give it to you if you don't know the number. And eventually he did. He stopped giving me a hard time, but it was so annoying. But it was so worth. In the end, it was so worth, and I can't wait to show you. So let me just make a little post on Twitter telling people that Who's My Waifu is on right now. Who's My Waifu? Cyberpunk bartending time. Is on. Join me for all the bay. It's really fun doing these. This is just too fun. Okay, so we're gonna tweet that, and then Hello. You're back, PNG. I thought that you were gone. You're back here. Yeah! Sweet. Wow, that was really fast. That's crazy. Wait, they just did? Because I just made that post. Let's see. I didn't know that they did that. No worries, Moogs. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas. I actually think, everybody, that this is going to be my last stream before Christmas. I don't think I'm actually going to be doing one on Sunday, because I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I really need to catch up on some video games, and just, like, really hunker down with my Ace Attorney, and just get really emotional about it. I think I need to do that. And also with, oh, it's that game called, it's by Drinkbox Studio, they just released Severed. So I'm going to be playing a lot of that too, and I'm going to be watching a lot of JoJo. So I think maybe it's a good time for me to just lay low and be a potato for a day. I'm going to be a potato on Christmas Day. It's going to be great. One Angry Monkey, hello. I remember I think you just recently added me on here. Welcome to the stream. I'm just kind of posting stuff and things. I can't talk. Damn it. I'm gonna actually play a game soon, don't worry. I tend to talk a lot before the actual gameplay starts, so if you're new to this channel, keep that in mind. But it's fun. I think one of my favorite things to do is just talk with y'all, honestly. And I love doing my morning streams because I honestly thought no one would care enough to want to just listen to me talk. And I mean, that's a silly thing for me to say because I used to do these weekly vlogs on YouTube every Sunday and tons of people watch them. And I was like, no, you know, they can't possibly, especially on stream. But they got good. They got very good. So I'm going to keep this up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to do that. Although Monday, I'm working Boxing Day and I'm going to be working 12 to 6, so I might play from 10 to 11 and then I gotta go to work. So, or just talk and get stuff done. I'm gonna reveal some stuff on here too that you wouldn't find out otherwise unless you were watching this. But I just want to make sure I have everything all set up here. So I also want to make sure that y'all, I like to say y'all, that you are the first to know about the video that I'm posting right now. Well, I'm working on it. Getting there. Scheduled. Let's go. So I hope everybody here's having a good night. It's definitely been a pretty good day for me. So it's been alright. I'm ready to have some relaxation. I work tomorrow and then I work Saturday and then I'm free for a bit. So, desktop. Oh, I also found out I'm going to officially be a guest at KW TriCon. That's the Kitchener-Waterloo Con that happens beginning of every year. It's going to be happening at a museum called The Museum. It's like such a... so much thirst, I know. I'm keeping ya. Let's see. My memories. Where did it go? Where did the video go? Where you go? My memories, Jurassic Park. Ooh, that's great. Oh, no problem at all, PNG. That's some fun news, so it has to be shared. Where the heck did this go? Where did I put it? Why are you opening iCloud? This is odd. My computer's being weird. Ah, there it is. Oh, it's just called Jurassic Park. Goody. Okay, I found it. Desktop. So I do have quite a few videos planned before we hit 2017. We'll see how many of them I can actually release. Hopefully as many as I think I'm gonna release. It's always tricky. Ah, there you go. It's always tricky to actually follow through with a schedule. It's a pretty demanding process, but it's fun and it's definitely worth it. Let's see. Jurassic. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I just revealed. See, this is what happens when you talk. I think out loud. Okay, so you're probably like, what is she gonna do? Well, now you know. But you don't know for what system, and that's the most important part. It's always a good night with Erica. Oh man. Toonie. I don't know about that. Backstreet Boys 15. Yeah, maybe y'all didn't catch what I revealed just now. Think of it as the stream special. Y'all find out about things before anybody else. It's kind of cool. I definitely was thinking actually about doing giveaways on stream when I hit certain goals. Like right now, I'm doing really good in followers considering this is only my 19th stream. I am at 473 followers. That's crazy, like really bogus to me. I mean, I know I have a YouTube channel, but like seriously, like this is nuts, and I really appreciate that. And I was thinking, well, what if I were to do something at 500? You know, maybe. I have a lot of things in my apartment, and I have a lot of cool stuff that I'm constantly accumulating, and I have a lot of cool contacts who would be more than happy to work on giveaways with me. So I'm definitely considering doing something fun soon. I'll probably announce that soon. When's the Bible Black stream? You're very funny. Eventually. Maybe, you know, maybe another thing I'll do is if I reach a certain milestone, then I'll wear certain cosplays that I wouldn't usually wear. So maybe I will wear my Bible Black uniform when I get to what point. Who knows? You know, the possibilities are endless, everybody. I could do all sorts of stuff. I know I've already cosplayed on stream before because I did Justin Bailey's Samus. But, you know, that can keep going. We can keep doing more stuff. My face in this thumbnail is hilarious, but this is basically what I think of this game in the My Memories thing. This game just still confuses the hell out of me, and it's just like this really weird memory I have in my childhood where it's like, why did I even own this game? I think that's the best part. Because this was such a big deal back in the day. Wow, okay, interesting. So to give you another teaser here, the game originally actually came out October 1st, 1993, but I got it for Christmas, and it was still very popular even during Christmas time. Popular enough for it to be like a $120 game new. Super Nintendo, that's a lot of money. I mean, I don't know what that would be equivalent to now, but it's a lot of money. I thought that it actually came out during Christmas. I was trying to think, I'm like, what, because it's, you know, I guess. Beep boop. Hi Daryl. Welcome. So before we start, I'm doing a few things right now. I am going to release a new video. It's a My Memories video, and y'all have to guess what the game is, even though I accidentally already said the name of the game. Whoops. But maybe you didn't listen, and that's a good thing. So just don't listen. So this game originally came out October 1st, 1993. I actually didn't know the date until after I exported the video. But I got it for Christmas. Me and my sister did. And it's based off of a really big movie around that time. Yep. A really big movie at the time. And it was supposed to be a pretty good game, or it seemed like it was going to be a really good game, but it wasn't really a very good game by most people's terms. I'm not sure what people thought of the game back then, but you look at it now and like graphically it looked really nice. You know, maybe not in every part of the game, but you know, in certain parts of the game it looked really good. The controls were shit. The game scared the hell out of me. I was only 5 years old. And it was, yeah. There's a lot of dinosaurs. You think you know? Okay. Well, let me not tell you. And just, I think my thumbnail will speak for itself in how I feel for this game. It will speak for itself. This is ridiculous. This is hilarious. But yeah, I kind of distracted myself there for a bit. But I'm gonna be a guest at the KW TriCon coming up. That's going to be January 14th. It's a one-day thing. I'm going to be doing a talk about running a YouTube and Twitch channel, or channels, rather. And, yeah. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have a table. I'm going to be selling merch. I'm going to actually have a store envy up soon, where I'm going to have quite a few different things. I'm very skeptical as to whether... not for Eve. No. Not quite. Not quite, but close. No, Mike, because Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis was actually pretty good. This is great. This is awesome. I'm so proud. But yeah, so I'm going to be there. I'm going to be selling a bunch of merch. Mostly, I have, so y'all know my banner art. You see it as my offline art. You see it on my YouTube channel and everything. I have these new, like, holographic, really sweet-ass, limited edition holographic posters I'm releasing. So I'm going to have both the general poster that I already had, and then I'm gonna have a harder stock, better quality, holographic version of it that I'm gonna be selling. I'm really excited about that. And then I'm also gonna be selling some, because as a personality, I feel like I don't necessarily always have to convey myself as a cosplayer, because really it's me. You know, like, I am me, and I'm not necessarily all about cosplay. So I have a bunch of photo shoots I've done in the past, both personal and working with other people, that I am getting printed currently. So I have some really cool shots that I'm going to get printed, and I'm waiting for the proofs right now, so we'll see where that goes. But I'm really excited. Like, it's going to be a really fun event, and it'll be a really nice way to actually have some more merch on hand. Okay, let's see, drop shadow that shit. Right now it's just gonna be the modeling shots. It's not gonna be any cosplay photos. Cosplay photos are a little bit more tricky to figure out, just because of the fact that, oh man, that's PAL version? No. Just because there's definitely cuts that have to be made, and I think that what I'm going to end up doing, percentage cuts I mean, I think that what I'm going to do instead is deal with those in a more non-profit manner, just more so in a way so that I can give awareness to the photographers, and you know, they're really sweet people. They're amazing. And I want to give shout outs to each of them. And I'm going to be doing some giveaways of those cosplay photos in addition to selling my personal like modeling shots that I've done. Jurassic Park. Man, I just said it out loud again. God damn it. Damn it. Cover. It's gonna be good. This was a pretty traumatizing moment in my life growing up, and I'm so happy to share this moment with you. My memories. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. Cool. Sorry, when I type, I tend to need to focus on typing because I'm a loser and I get real quiet. Really? Oh, hi. Hi, Jazz. Thanks for joining. Jackie. Jackie's cool. Jackie's a really cool lady. Jackie, I don't know if you're here right now, but I would love to do a collab with you sometime. I think it'd be really fun if we could do a video together. Because I like hosting you, and I appreciate it very much when you host me. And I think she's cool, and she's awesome. I think it'd be fun. Hey Sega, hello. So I'm just getting a video together on YouTube because in addition to Twitch, I'm also doing this as well. And there's this video that I've been trying to post like all freaking day, all day, and it's only now just happening because of course that's how it goes. Of course, that's how it goes. Oh, hi, Linear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm boring you. But I'm just trying to get this video all set here. Okay. So, I'm gonna provide a link in my details here. Okay, we're gonna cancel that. Well, it wasn't actually YouTube. Thing is I was well, Sega CD one. Too bad I didn't have a Sega CD as a kid, unfortunately. Man, this game though. You know, this game isn't as bad as I make it to be. It's really not that bad of a game, although it has pretty there's a lot of bad things about it. There's a lot of things about it that are not very likable. Yes. But as a child, I think just contextually as a child, it was not a fun memory. And my memories series that I do is all about that. It's all about like that particular moment in time and how a particular game made me feel at that time, or what a particular game was doing for me at that time. Like, how did it help me? Did it help me achieve something? Did I use it as like a form of escape? All of these things. It's so important. And I don't know, I like to pinpoint those things. Where the heck are you? Where is it? Just go. Open. No, not that one. But yeah, Premiere Pro just sort of like flopped on me. It's like, oh, you need to do this right now? Well, you can't, because reasons that I don't need to disclose. And I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. Thanks, because I really just wanted to, you know, get this video out there, because I haven't been making any videos in the past while, aside from doing some streams. Not really that long. It's only been like a week, I think, since a video has been released. So it hasn't been that long, but it's enough. Okay. Try and release 2 videos every single week, and it's just been a little bit on the slower side as I'm adjusting myself onto Twitch and finding out what my schedule is going to be, what I'm going to be doing, and all that. And I think I actually have a schedule now, and it's good. It feels real good. Something that I can work with, at least. Okay. Cool. I think I can save that now. It's not tough, it's just, it's really annoying when you put like 2 hours of work into video editing and then everything crashes. And sometimes you don't remember when the last time you saved was. That's why I save all the time. Please save all the time. I make videos, sure, but I also have a job, so I'm basically working, and then I'm working more when I get home. But it's fun work, and that's what makes it kind of more difficult, is that it's fun work. And you're constantly thinking about, like, why am I getting stressed? This is supposed to be fun. And it just makes you more stressed. Because then you're setting, like, this expectation upon yourself, right? It's funny the way it works like that. But I do appreciate y'all bearing with me here. It means a lot. Man, my dumb face. My dumb, dumb face. This is gonna be great. Of course. You got it, Narukami. Saving some changes here. Aw, man. That's crazy, Daryl. It's hard work. You know, it's fun, but man, it's hard work. Some uploads. Video games. Cool. I hope people actually like this video. It's always the funniest thing. Like, I hope people like this. And it's not just me being a weirdo, like I always am. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The SNES, okay, so the SNES version of Jurassic Park, that's what this is all about. And it's pretty bad. Like, the top-down view stuff is fine. I think it's actually really nice graphics for the time. I think that they didn't give you a very compelling reason to want to escape the island, unfortunately. It's yeah, the music was kind of all over the place too. I actually go into how the music gave me nightmares as a kid, especially the title screen. It's very alarming as a child when you hear really brash noises like that, and then it has this weird like little techno beat to it when you're like in the overworld. And it's really strange. It's a very non-linear game, a game that it's not always very easy to follow. It is, yeah, it's not easy to follow, and my dad and I, when we played together, we never ever really figured out how to do it. We never figured out how to do it because we got stuck trying to get through this elevator, and we couldn't because we didn't have this key card, and it sucked, so we never beat the game. And you can't save in this game. That's one of the most frustrating things, is you can't save. There's no code, there's nothing for you to have a save state or anything, and it's really annoying. I never really liked that about certain games, because it's just like, what is even happening here? What is this? Okay, so I think it's almost done here. I'm gonna post this to y'all, my Xmas memories. Jurassic Park. It's only a 6-minute video. It's really not that long. It's pretty funny. I really, like, I enjoyed the memory as much as I hated it, because it was like one of those things. You get something really cool for Christmas, or you think it's going to be really cool because you like the movie, and then you just kind of get really let down by this monstrosity, because I really just wanted to be a raptor, or become friends with a raptor, or something, you know? I don't know. Just had this little dream in my mind. This little dream that never really came true. It's silly. Okay. Poor kid me. Okay, so we got that all set up. You pray for my videos? Videos do alright. Okay, so we're gonna pin that. See how things are going here. Cool. I have a pretty steady amount of people here. Oh man, Digimon World. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of really enjoy the idea of having your dreams crushed as a child. Like, it's a horrible thought, but it's kind of funny when you look at it when you're older and you're like, wow, that's like, it's borderline hilarious. It's not even like tragic anymore. It's just funny. Okay, I'm just gonna post this on Patreon. Y'all didn't know I have Patreon, just to help me sustain myself as an independent creative on YouTube, on Twitch and stuff, just so I can continue affording new equipment, so I can continue surviving, because living in Toronto is pretty crazy expensive, and just, I don't know, being able to focus on this work that I love doing. Like, I love working at ANC, but I work at a retro game store here in Toronto called ANC Games, and I love it, but it's just one of those things where I want to focus more time in doing this stuff. I want to focus more time on my freelance stuff. I don't want to focus as much on retail. I don't want to have to deal with the bullshit of retail forever, you know? I really just want to continue pursuing this kind of stuff. Now, I come from a background of entertainment journalism. I worked as an entertainment journalist for a really long time. And one of the things I hated most about being an entertainment journalist in the end, and being a video game journalist as well, was the fact that there was always this middleman. There was always someone who told me, no, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. It's like, what? Like, I understand the idea of editing and critiquing someone, but it was purely based on, look, we don't want your personal opinion about this. And I didn't really like that. And so I wanted something people could connect with. And that's why I started doing what I'm doing right now. And that's why I just made a huge jump. And I decided that I would go onto YouTube, and I just did not want to be on camera. Being on camera was like my worst nightmare. But I decided to do it, and then I grew to love it, because for me, they were like visual diaries. I was able to talk about my passions as openly as I wanted to, and I got to connect with people directly rather than be like this, you know, this one shadow on this website, because people generally just know about the website, not the people behind the website. I didn't really like that. I didn't want to be overshadowed. I wanted to be in a spotlight. I just didn't know how I wanted to be in the spotlight. And then, yeah, eventually I grew to love it. And this is where I am now. And here now I talk about how video games were an escape for me from my dysfunctional home. I grew up in a really dysfunctional, controlling home, and that controlling nature of it is probably what made me the person I am today. Because I am a university dropout, I just can't seem to work in an element where there's someone constantly bearing down on me and telling me I have to do this, I have to do that. Like, I want to have control over how I do things. And I want to be able to control my own life, right? It's really important for me to do that, both for my sanity and just for my own peace of mind, because I know that I have good ideas, and I know I have things that I'll constantly always need to work upon. But I kind of want to be reliant on myself, I guess. I want to be able to know that I can do that myself. Because if anything goes wrong, I'm the only person to blame. Like, I can only blame myself. I like that. I like that I never have to worry about, you know, oh, well, this person or that person. I don't have to worry about drama, because it's just me doing my thing, you know. And I love that. And that's why I have a Patreon, and that's why I'm really happy I have the support of everybody in the way that I do, because I just want to continue doing what I love, and I just want people to understand that. That's basically it. I just want to show the emotional impact of video games and why they're important to me, because whether you're a kid or you're an adult, I've realized this over the years, and also working at ANC, where I get to talk to a lot of people about their memories and about nostalgia and about things that they loved as a kid and how they feel about those things now. That's a really important, impactful thing. And I think it's really cool that that this is something that people tap into on their channels. Like, there's a lot of really awesome retro game channels that do that sort of stuff. Like Happy Console Gamer is one of my favorite guys ever, because he's just such a humble person, and he really truly believes in the love of the game. I think he's really awesome for that. Game Historian, another really great example of finding the value in the information behind these games. I can say the same thing about Re-Res. My friend Shane, he really values the hidden gems, or the hidden somethings. I don't know what I would call some of those things. Things that are worth knowing about, but not necessarily worth owning. I really love that. And I like how everybody has their own spin on how they want to show themselves, because this is who they are. And this is who I want to be, right? So, yeah. That's my thing. That's my thing. Just so you get an idea, because I know there's a lot of people on here that may or may not have ever seen my streams or YouTube videos. I think Jackie brought in a lot of interesting people, and I just want y'all to know, like, what it is I do. Oh my god! Aw, that's so sweet. Okay, so awesome. Corey Laughin, I don't know if you're here, but I hope you're still here. But Corey just donated $25 to me. Damn. Thank you, Corey. I have a little donation thing towards the bottom of my page. Still have to set up my notifications, but that's really nice. I'm so sorry if I didn't see this earlier. This was like 30 minutes, no, this is like 20 minutes ago, shit. I'm just checking my emails right now. That's really sweet. I really hope you're still here, because I just want you to know I really appreciate that. That's wicked. But okay. Okay, now that we have this all set, and I'm just done being dweeb. Just done. I'm glad y'all understand. Thank you, Oki. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate each and every one of you for actually getting what I'm trying to do. It's really hard to get that kind of stuff across when it's something that's fun, because people just constantly think that what's fun is always just fun, and that it can't be a real job, but it can be a real job. Oh no, Sonic, don't cry your eyes out. Is it really that good of a game? I was thinking about playing Bro Band Simulator, but I haven't started yet. Not yet. Okay, so there's one more thing before I start waifu bartending that I wanted to show you. I got in the mail yesterday. It's gonna be hard. Okay, I'm back. So I got this really nice package from this company that I had talked about before. Let's make this screen bigger so you can properly see it. So I got this package from Controller Chaos. Really cool company. I'm gonna be doing a video with them soon, and I'm gonna be releasing a like a coupon code soon. I'm gonna be talking about that more on stream soon, but not just yet. So I'm showing you a little bit of a teaser here. This company mods controllers, and they mod visual controllers, and you can customize the controller to however you see fit. You can choose their existing controllers, or you can, you know, just make your own. And I love the idea of that. And they contacted me asking if I would be interested in having a custom controller, and I was like, yeah, of course. I'm like, well, do you want PS4? Do you want like Xbox One or something? And I'm like, no. And I like look on their website, and they had like custom GameCube controllers you could get made. And so I'm like, yeah. I already have one GameCube controller, and it's fine, and I keep them in good shape. But I decided that I was going to make a custom GameCube controller, so that's what I did. And I am so happy. I'm so freaking happy with this controller, because it's awesome. I feel like the music got louder. Did the music get louder? I hope not. But I do want to show you. I'm pretty proud of this controller. It has this really cool paint splatter effect to it that I added. And then it's kind of silly, but it has like my gamer tag on there, Ezra Bissica, which is just an anagram of my name. And yeah, it's an official too. It even has the little Nintendo logo on here and everything. You can't really see that, but it's on there. But yeah, I'm really excited. This is a really badass controller. So I'm going to talk about it in a video coming up soon. And I was like, well, generally when I work with companies, I like to pair what they have to offer with something I have to offer, just because it serves as a really organic way of finding interest in something, right? And oh my god, so many minds blown. This is great. I'm so happy. So I was like, well, what game would I want to talk about? Like, I don't have that many GameCube games. I have some pretty stellar GameCube games, I will say. I have Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, one of my favorite games ever. I have Killer 7, one of my favorite Suda games. I have Tales of Symphonia, one of my favorite Tales of games. And I have Skies of Arcadia Legends, which is really the definitive version of Skies of Arcadia, except that the audio isn't quite as good or as on par with the Dreamcast version of the game. However, I do also own this other really lovely game called Ikaruga, and it's like totally glared. This is an amazing game. I've never beaten this game either, but I love it. I'm a big bullet hell shmup fan, and that's something a lot of people don't know about me. And so I kind of thought maybe this would be a good time for me to really talk about that and what I love so much about Ikaruga. So as a companion to talking about my custom controller here, I wanted to do a mini review, or just a review in general, for Ikaruga on the Gamecube. Considering it originally came out, I think, on the Dreamcast. I don't think we got that here in North America, though. But this is actually a really good port. I was quite pleased. So, yeah, I thought I would do these together. Now, do know that I am going to be announcing a promo code soon for this. So you'll be able to get 5% off. I wish I could have gotten more, but you're going to be able to get 5% off of a controller of your choice and make it custom, just like this one is. Like, make it all your own. I love this color in particular. If my hair was still as blue as it was, they would match, but it's not, unfortunately. But it's one of my favorite colors, and I love it. So I'm really excited for that, and I want to share that with you here before anywhere else, because I really appreciate the community that I feel like I've been building here, and it's been really fun. It's been really fun. And this is a good chance to kind of work together with YouTube in order to get that all done, right? So, yeah. So let me just do something here. That's why. Yeah, Ikaruga is not an easy game to master, that's for certain. It's a very difficult game. I've only ever gotten through the first couple stages, and there's, I think, 5 stages in this. It's really hard. It gives me an eye strain. I love shmups, so of all of the game genres, it actually, for whatever reason, stresses me out the least. Maybe because it's just that stressful. Could be. Maybe. But it's really good. So I thought that you would dig that. I quite dig this. Ikaruga? Oh, Daryl. It is good. It is a good game. Yeah, so this is... Whoa, what happened? There we go. Ikaruga is a super duper bullet hell shmup. It's by Treasure, which you might be familiar with Treasure. Treasure also did a whole bunch of other really cool games that I love and I would love to eventually do reviews for. They did Gunstar Heroes, they did Gunstar Super Heroes as well. That was a sequel to Gunstar Heroes. It came out on the GBA. They did Astro Boy Omega Factor, which is another really great game on the GBA. I'm probably going to be doing reviews of all of these games soon. Just so you know, like, I don't just know about JRPGs. I have a lot of different interests and a lot of different things that I would love to be able to explore on my channel, and a lot of different things that that I think y'all would dig. I'd like to think that my knowledge about video games is pretty versatile, and I love how in ANC we, you know, by combining our forces, we create this vast compendium of game information and game history, and I think it's awesome, and it's really cool. So yes, that is my spiel. Yeah. Cool. Yay. Alright. So, yeah, I guess it's probably about time. My hair's doing this funky thing where it's not really obeying my head right now. Okay, it's a bit better. This is a bit better. I'm going to be getting my hair done soon. I'm going to do a gray ombre instead of this blue, because for a while, blue doesn't look that good, as it. This is just what happens over time. Let's see. Nice. So many people. Do I have any of the Donpachi games? No, I did on my phone for a while. Let's see. Yeah, I know I did have one of them. I really love Cave too. If y'all don't know about Cave, Cave is a really stellar game developer that I highly recommend. Let's see. I need to jog my memory here so I remember exactly the name of the game that I played. Well, regardless, I think I only played one, but I would love to be able to play more. I feel like I have played Denpachi on a cabinet before. Growing up, I played on a lot of really random cabinets because I moved around the US a bunch. And there had to have been. Yeah, you know, there's just like, there's so many Sega Saturn imports that I want, but I just can't afford, or I can't find out in the wild. There's just so many of them. This makes me think of all the other games that I want to get on that system, like Parodius. I really want to get Parodius. Funky, funky. Oh, sweet. Cool. Good. I'm glad. Sounds like you got here at a good time, Inyadan. It is an elegant game. That is for certain. Okay. Oh yeah. The TurboGrafx 16 absolutely had a lot to offer, but I think the PC Engine had that much more to it, you know? Man, do you? Sega, that's so cool. I think the games that I want most in terms of Sega Saturn imports are Princess Crown, because I really like Vanillaware a lot. I've liked their games since Odin Sphere when I was young when I played it. It's really nice having Liftthrizer too, because Liftthrizer is just a really nice port. And it actually plays in the frame rate it was supposed to play in all along. But yeah, I want Princess Crown, I want Parodius, Cotton. I believe Cotton had a import on this. Yeah, Cotton, Sega Saturn, and then of course there's a bunch of Sega CD games that I want too. Yeah, there's Cotton and Cotton too. But I don't have a Sega CD, so I'm gonna have to figure out who to borrow from, because I will need to borrow one if I want to start streaming some game stuff. I really do. Like, I have a lot of systems here. I have a lot of what I need. Like, I have my Sega Saturn, I have my Action Replay. There's a PSP version of Princess Crown. What? What? Oh my god. What? Are you serious? Are you serial? This is crazy. I didn't know that they came out with a PSP port. Was that in North America? Was it a good port though? That's my question. That's really cool though. Sweet. I mean, I would really like to own it on the Saturn though. But I tend to not always like to buy things Japan only. Okay. Yeah, I tend to not want to buy things online unless I absolutely have to, or if it's a very specific sort of thing. Just because, you know, for my own peace of mind, to ensure that I'm getting what I think I'm getting. That's why I like working at ANC, because sometimes we get in some really cool stuff and then I'm able to snag it before anybody else, right? Okay. Don't you just love how the PSP is region-free system? It's great. That's how I played Final Fantasy Type 0, actually. A friend who worked on the fan translation for it and played it before its major North American release, and it was really cool. And other games too, like for instance Tales of Destiny 2, which is actually Tales of Eternia. I really could not, for the life of me, afford Tales of Destiny 2. Plus, I also wanted to play it with its original name, too. Just was kind of confusing. And so, luckily, there is both a Japanese and a PAL version. And when you have PAL versions of games, a lot of times you have the option to be able to play in English, which is the most convenient thing in the whole wide world. That's how I played Last Window on the DS as well. That was the sequel to Hotel Dusk, which is another one of my absolute favorite games. But yeah, I really love my PSP. I feel kind of bad about my PSP right now because it's got some water damage on the screen, and that's really sad. I wish I could do something about that. It's a really pretty white PSP too. I'm sure I could maybe get a screen replacement or something, but I'm not sure. I have to talk to a repair guy, Lang, and see if maybe he can make a repair for me. It would be really nice if he could order the part, because I really love that PSP a lot. You know, there are a few systems that I have sold over the years. That's not one of them. I think I ever will. I think the only system I've ever sold and didn't really feel bad about was my Xbox. It wasn't even originally my Xbox. It was passed down to me. So, something that... You finally Shenmue. That's good, okay. Really? You finally got Shenmue. That's awesome. You got it for $5? That's awesome. That's so great. Yeah, over the summer I got, I think it was over the summer, it was at the Barrie Game Exchange in Barrie, Ontario. I ended up getting a copy of Shenmue for a toonie, which is $2 here in Canada. It turns out that the guy who gave it to me for that much had, and I didn't realize this at the time, but I sold him a complete in-box copy of this NES game called Chiller. It's an unlicensed game, and it was unlicensed because it actually had like a torture simulator element to it. I'm not surprised that it, yeah, I'm really not surprised that it was an unlicensed game. But for a while, I was really interested in unlicensed games. I'm not so interested in them now, but I did collect them. And I sold it to this guy, and I didn't realize it was him, and he remembered me, but I didn't remember him, and it was kind of weird. It was kind of really weird. No. And, nice. Yeah, it's way cheaper. Oh, man. Sega, it is way cheaper. I think I got it for like $20, $30 max. But for Shenmue, he was like, here, you can have this, after I finally found out who he was, and I'm like, no. I don't do that, especially for someone who I didn't even recognize, right? And he was like, okay, well, how about you pay as much as I paid for this? And I was like, okay, sure, let's do that. And then he was like, toonie. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You got this game for a toonie? And he's like, believe it or not, yep, I sure did. I got it for a toonie. And I kind of laughed to myself a little bit, and then I handed him a toonie, and I was like, holy fuck, I finally have Shenmue. It was pretty great. Yeah, so that's just, you know, some of my many stories. Too many stories. Let's see how this video's doing. I've never posted a video, or I haven't posted a video at this time in a really long time, so I'm not really sure how it's going to do. I might not do really that well, and that's okay. I just got really excited and I wanted to post it. I really don't care either way. I'm just happy it's out there. But let's see what the comments are like. Merry Christmas. Hope you enjoy the holidays. Jurassic Park is my life. Jurassic Park on Genesis was awesome. You got that right, buddy. I want to play as a raptor. Just reminds me of like Echo Jr. And I make a reference to Echo Jr. actually in this review, because I freaking loved that game. I think that there was even an episode of Arthur, if any of you remember that cartoon on PBS. I think that there was an episode of Arthur where there's actually a game similar to Echo Jr. And someone, I don't know if it was DW or who, I don't even know how to remember her name. I really loved that show, and I freaking loved Arthur. But I remember like someone got really obsessed with it, and then it made me think of it, and then I just got obsessed. So, oh my god. This is too great. This is It's really funny. Okay, cool. So, I think I'm pretty close to getting this all set up now. We're gonna start waifu bartending very soon. I just gotta confirm something here really quickly. Let's see. Sweet. Man. Also, I got a donation from someone else the other day that I just found out about earlier today. His name is James Walbank. I'm not sure what name he goes under here, but big thank you. Like, seriously. It's weird, though, because on my Twitch alerts, you should be able to put your name and your, I don't know, like hearts or like whatever you want on the screen. Like, something will pop up if you make a donation. So I'm not sure why that's not happening. I think I might need some help because I am a noob. I'm still a noob on Twitch. I don't know enough yet. But I'll get there. I just need some help. I just need help. I think, Toonie, you need to come over and I think you need to help me with this because I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Especially in terms of the Twitch alerts. I really hope that you're willing to help me. Yeah, you know, I would like to think that everybody knows about Arthur the Aardvark, but not everybody will. So, yeah. No, not right now, Toonie. I mean, like, later. You need to come over again sometime or something. And then we can do our Hatoful Boyfriend Let's Play. Yeah, get over there, Toonie. Get over here. Over here. Okay. So, I think it's time. We're gonna play the waifu game. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm gonna play till about... Oh, okay. Whenever you have the time, Toonie. Sometime next week, though, would be really cool, if you can. Just because I need some advice, and I feel like you're better at this kind of stuff than I am. Yeah, fatality, no kidding. Okay. So, time for some waifus. I hope y'all actually enjoy my narration. My voices. Yay! Okay, so we're back here. Hi! Hello, pretty lady. Hey! What the heck is going on over there? Some people are going crazy. Okay, so you like the narration? Thank you. I'm glad. We're gonna load this. So what happened before this is Jill, our main character, who is the bartender that you play as, she ended up staying overnight at the bar she works at. This is her boss Dana's bar because there was some pretty scary moments of brutality that are happening in this dystopian city she lives in, and there's it's a little too dangerous to go home at night, so she decided to do that. So now she's starting another shift. It's day 6 and the date is December 21st, which is the day before we are right now. Oh, hey Dana, best boss, absolute best boss. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. Stud Muffin? Oh man, PNG, that's pretty great. That's great. Oh my god, yes, the smug dude with his plum in a hat. Ah, yeah. Okay. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. I'm a little bit worried about my waifu Sai because she's a White Knight and I haven't heard from her in a while, And I can't help but worry about my waifu. She's like, bae, what happened? Are you okay? I hope you're okay. I'm gonna just move this. Here. I think my Kagero, I think my cat wants to say hello before we do anything. So this is my cat, if you haven't met her already. Woo! Her name's Kagero. Hey. Hi. Hi, everybody. She's not happy with this. You're big baby. Look at you. You're sitting like a little person. Yeah. You're so good on camera, Kagero. I feel like she's getting heavier. She doesn't seem to mind this. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, baby. I love you, baby. Okay, I'm gonna let her go now. Come sit with mommy. Sit with mommy. Let me read to you and to everybody here. Okay, back to Best Boss. There have also been reports of white knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. Aw, you can do that. Meow. You're allowed to, Daryl, but you should definitely come back. And do remember, everybody, if you can't catch the whole stream, that's okay, because I do archive these streams. I don't do it for every stream, but I've noticed that people have been really digging this particular stream, so I'm gonna do it for the next little bit. Dana truly is best boss, absolutely. I'm gonna like move this up a bit. Okay, that's better. Maybe a little bit to the left. Sure, we'll just do it there. Yeah, Toonie is. Sorry for speaking for you, Toonie. Okay. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any white knight they spot. So not only are the white knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. Yeah. Sweet. Thanks, PNG. I need to hear these things so I know if there's anything I'm doing wrong or anything that you'd like for me to improve upon, because I don't see those things. It's like one of those things where it's like I only see what I'm able to do on my end. But it's always really important to get that perspective from others. I wonder if Sai is okay. You see? Even Jill. We all care about Bae. I hope that we see her soon. I want to fix her a real nice drink. Okay. Should we be worried about Jill? Jill is her bartending co-worker, and he has a very questionable past, potentially with the KGB. So he's run away and is trying to avoid all of that. Just for some backstory here. That kid knows how to take care of himself. Dana knows these things, and Dana is a very self-reliant person, so I'm sure that she has pretty good judgment in terms of who's safe and who wouldn't be safe. So hopefully Jill's okay, because my Jill's okay, but I want to make sure other Jill's okay. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Yeah. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take this Sunday off. Woo! Sunday off! That's nice. Although I did kind of want to show you what mixing drinks is like, but meh. Oh well. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Woo! Sounds good. Deep down, I'm like screaming. Whoa, this is a new screen. This looks very familiar. And we're here. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey, boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit, mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. Ooh, get to hang out with boss. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say, to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Oh, that's right, I forgot Jill smokes. Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna. In such a stressful world, I'm really not surprised she smokes. Thanks. Say, how is that chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. But, like, big hoodies are the best thing ever. You wear those all the time. You cherish them. It is good to have a day off. Yeah, smoke if you got them. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago? Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Ooh, that's nice. Sure. Go change into something more comfortable, Jill. Take your time. 4. Look at his freaking face. Oh, he does not look amused. That is such a cat face. 4 is jealous. Death stare. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Me too, Sega. Me too. Oh, that's just 4. He just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. Escalated very quickly. He'll warm up quickly though, just give him time. He's unusual looking, blue eyes and a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. I see. What? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. Oh my goodness. Look at all the cuties. Holy moly. That's adorable. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. There's so much gayness here. I love it. This is awesome. Huh. Who's this pic, or, sorry, I can't talk. Huh. Is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. They look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. 1 year younger than me. I would love to do a cosplay of Jill. Nobody would know who I am. Nobody. It would just be way too... I don't know. It would just be a little too obscure. I remember when Cave Story was just getting popular, in North America, and I did a cosplay of Curly Brace, and I went to Con Bravo. It's a really awesome con in Hamilton. Nobody knew who the hell I was. Nobody. Everyone's like, what are you? Are you like an android? I'm like, yes, I am. How do you not know about this? And then I did it a couple years later when other people were doing Curly Brace, and they're like, oh, you're Curly Brace. I'm like, yeah, no shit, I'm Curly Brace. I love how this game brings out the gay in me. I love it. Okay. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly, let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. You're the Are you Mega Man, Erica? Yeah, that was pretty funny one PNG. So I was dressed as Justin Bailey Samus. This is green-haired Samus that you can unlock in the first Metroid on NES. And people were actually asking me if I was Mega Man. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, who the hell are you? How do you not know who I am? And that's just, I have a penchant for doing obscure cosplays, I guess. Aw, man. How can no one know who Aya is? Toonie, that's crazy. Oh, hi, KJD. KJD. That's really hard to say. Hello. I'm happy you're here. That's okay, don't worry. Just so you know, this particular game that I'm playing right now, Valhalla, I've been doing exports of it onto my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I think you just have to look under the playlist Let's Plays or live streams, and you'll find it under there, just because people have been really interested in it and it's fun. So this game in particular is a cyberpunk themed waifu bartending visual novel. It's very gay and I love it. It's really awesome. It's very cool. And I really like how the world building is done through dialogue. And it's just awesome. It's really fun. And you're also on your phone, and it actually feels like you're on a phone, and it's just really super cool. Pity them? Yeah, I'll pity them. I can deal with that. That's really funny. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my god. Okay, 1 second. Aww. Yay. I just got a really sweet message from my boyfriend. He's gonna be away for the holidays, and I'm not gonna see him again until next weekend. So yeah, he just sent me a really nice message. He's probably sleeping already. Whatevs. K Davis. Oh my god. That makes so much more sense now. Thank you. KJ. Cool. Well, it's really nice to see you on here, KJ. Thank you. Are you mega number 9? PNG, you're funny. I feel like you'd be a really fun person to go to cons with. Are you Mega number 9 from Metroid Federation Farce? Man, what a cop-out. Like, seriously, what a stupid game that was, huh? Yeah, I'm glad you think so, Toonie. I appreciate it. Yeah, super sweet message. But hey, I get to enjoy all these beautiful women now, so I'm plenty happy with this. I love my anime women. I don't even care about anime men half the time. I just want my anime women. I even have like 2 body pillows. I actually have like a hentai body pillow, and that's a little questionable maybe to some people. But then I also have another one that's really cool, and it has Asuka and Rei on it. So I could choose each night who I want to sleep with. And that just sounds odd. That just sounds a little odd. So we're gonna continue with the game. Kagero, don't exert your energy on the basket. Exert your energy, exert your anger. I want a PNG body pillow. Me, 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 me. Y'all are funny. Okay, let's carry on. Oh no, shit. I didn't see what it said before. You're so distracting, PNG. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll just continue. Whatever. I just went away. I haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing, and you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow. As a pillow, because body pillows. Mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're here, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. I felt nostalgic, then miserable. She's definitely a romantic at heart. You can tell by the way she talks. I really like that about her. It's great. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Man, Dana, you are nosy, boss. Holy moly. Looks like an end book. It's nothing. Nothing. No, please, give that back to me. Nope. Alright. I saw nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Guide you. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, what is this? I've never seen this screen before. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a points card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. I've had 0 beers so far. I have 12 cans. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. Oh, whoops. I want to drink too much. There's only 40% remaining beer in that can, okay. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IP. I thought I heard something. Sorry. It's more of a double IPA. This is more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Dunno, it doesn't taste like lighter to me. She's such a connoisseur for drinks. I love that. We're gonna have a drink to that. Yeah, let's play the drinking game while we do this. Drink, don't think. Well, I am with Best Boss, so... yeah. You can never drink too much, I suppose. Ooh, that's actually, KJ, I haven't played Shantae Half Genie Hero yet, but my friend PNG here has, so you should probably talk about that. Yeah, they generally are pretty watered down. But I can't actually drink alcohol right now because my stomach can't deal with it because of acid reflux and dumb things that I'm getting tested for right now. It's sad because I do like drinking, especially for the socializing elements of it, but it's definitely not something I need, and it does save me some money, so it could be worse, I suppose, but I would not mind having a beer. Sorry, PNG, we were talking about, KJ here was talking about Shantae, the new Shantae game, and I had mentioned that you had played it. That's cool. Okay, continue. Is this one made with that, what was the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? What was it called? Cardamine? Oh shit. Nutriogenic diametrical lentiginol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the Maiden Kiss polluted water supplies. Maiden Kiss. Interesting. Drink to that. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTCs still commissioned it for us for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yeah, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Drink to that. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? I don't know what happens if you drink all of them. I'm kind of curious. I don't know. I don't know if I should. I'm nervous. I must drink more. Why wouldn't I? To know, what with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Drink to that. No! Daryl, but you're gonna miss the sexy times. Maybe. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for joining, Daryl. I'm gonna be exporting this, so you'll see it later. You'll see what happens after we drink more. But yeah, toodles. I love Metroidvania style games too. One that I really loved on XBLA I was thinking about recently was Shadow Complex. Limited Run Games did a really cool port of Shadow Complex on I believe the Vita and the PS4. I unfortunately didn't get it. I really, really, really wanted it on my Vita. Just, yeah. He's gonna miss Bible Black time. Well, I don't know. Bible Black time could be kind of questionable. Wings of Vi? No. Oh, it's so good. Wings of Vi. Ooh. What is this? Hi, pretty ladies. But yeah, so just so you know, I'm basically totally gay for anime women, if you haven't noticed already. I also have a little bit of a furry in me, and well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, because that's not an unfortunate thing, but I have a thing for foxes, so facts, things you get to know about me. Interesting. Very positive reviews, huh? And it's only $11.05 or 4 cents right now. It's 35% off. That's good. Interesting. Looks like a platformer too, huh? Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely try that out. I'll keep tabs on that. And then let's see if there's anything going on. Oh, I can open another? Oh yeah. I'm gonna have a drink. Because you never just open a beer without taking a drink, right? It's just like a waste of a drink. Okay, cool. So let's get back just doing a few things. While you're bartending at the waifu bar, I studied the blade. Okay, I remember you talking about the Danganronpa and how you didn't play the games yet. Oh, cool. Actually, I played the first Danganronpa and I played the second Danganronpa, but I would love to be able to revisit them because I feel like they're the kind of games where I don't know, I don't want to call them forgettable because they have really interesting stories. Like, really interesting stories. However, I just don't really remember a lot of the details anymore. So, you know, to have an actual, like, compilation of them would be really great. It's the same thing with, like, the Zero Time Dilemma series. Like, I played 999, I played Virtue's Last Reward. But to get a nice refresher with some extras and goodies and things, especially for those devout fans, like, yeah, sure. Open. I'm being reckless. I'm already on my third. I don't know how long this conversation's gonna go till. No, of course you're not, Daryl. That's so awesome. No, I was just being silly there. But I guess I would call myself a furry. I'm definitely just interested to a degree. Well, maybe you can call me a casual furry. That's really sweet though. I don't know too many people actually within the community, so I think that's really awesome. Don't worry, no hating here, only love. It's a tough game. Interesting. 60 times. I haven't seen the anime, no. I do, yes. Really? That's so cool. You know, I remember, and it's funny because my interest in this actually started at a very young age, and I used to have these weird childhood fantasies, and I was actually thinking about how I should probably make a video about all of these weird fantasies, and I watched way too many soap operas with my mom growing up, and then when I think about it later, I'm like, oh no, like, when did I go to school then? Because I remember watching a lot of Days of Our Lives. And like The Bold and the Beautiful and all of these, and I think that it made for a very it made for a very interesting childhood. And so I would have these fantasies about all these things that I loved in my personal life, like Digimon. And I remember having definite, like, I made like my own little character, and I had, you know, this mix this complicated relationship with Ty, and then after that it was with Davis, and there was like a love triangle. It was like the worst kind of fan fiction. It was great, and in it, it's really crazy. I kid you not, but I used to draw my Digimon, and my Digimon looks very much like the Digimon in the new movies, like the cute little cat fox thing. I don't remember what her name is. Makomon? Makomon? I don't know. Regardless, I think you know who I'm talking about, but it was really funny how I had this fox, and this was even before Digimon Tamers came out, and I had imagined that she would turn into this humanoid fox, and that eventually I'd be able to fuse with her, and then I would become this really badass fox woman. And then Digimon Tamers came out, and I felt happy because my dream had come true, but I felt defeated because my dream didn't come from me. It was kind of the funniest thing ever. It was really strange. Very, very strange. But I really, it's a very odd memory of mine. I don't know, there's something I've always had for foxes. I think it started with Robin Hood, and then the Fox and the Hound. Oh my god, I can't believe I told y'all that. Okay, let's go back to drinking. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. That's right, we're back here. Okay. Erica Fox. Besides, you and Jill are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. A bit. Yeah, actually, zero talent. Just a bit. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room. Best boss. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. Drink. Open new drink. Open. Okay, I need to be careful how much I consume. Ah, Jake, you're here. I had no idea you were here. Yay! Yay! Thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you again soon on another stream. It would be awesome. And of course, more videos coming soon. Aww. Man, Sabo. It's okay, PNG. That's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Although you're gonna miss the sexy times, so nuts to you. Bye bye. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, I'm just retweeting some of my Xmas memories. Shares that I've got here. Let's see how this video's been doing so far. Get a little too excited for these drinks. Okay, cool. I have 171 views so far. Cool. Oh man, that popcorn smells good, Jocelyn. You're killing me over here. Okay, where are you guys? There you are. I need to be at least 6 beers deep. Is something good gonna happen? Sega, I'm assuming you've played this, huh? I know it doesn't. Man, Sabo. Popcorn, yeah. I know. Okay. I'm still wondering why you did it though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know. Aw, thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye. A dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Dildo equals drink. Although no one comes here anyways, so it's kind of pointless. I sure did. Oh, okay. Would I recommend this game to newcomers to the genre? Yeah, I would, because it's a bit of firmly plants bottom in anticipation. I think the best way to pronounce the word bottom is not to say bottom, but to say bottom. It just sounds funnier. Sexy times incoming. Drink, drink, drink. More drinks. I'm getting so nervous here, boss. You're making me you make me feel tingly inside. Yeah, I would recommend this. I like how it's a bit of a hybrid. We can actually mix drinks in this game. I wouldn't recommend it to children, of course. You should probably be a bit older if you're going to be playing it, but if they're interested in a more dystopian world, and if they're interested in, you know, more alternative layouts, alternative ways of showing a visual novel, then yeah, absolutely. I'm getting dim butterflies in my tum-tum. Oh my god, this is the best. Okay. What? No steamy nights of passion? With you, yes. Open. Okay. I'm gonna take all the beer. She's not gonna have any. I can't have too many drinks. We need to share. Not since a year ago, I think, and I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey Jill, where did you get that black 4 ball? Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. We can drink juice. Juice is good. Ah, I see. It was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me. So you brought it home. At first, I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but thinking too much about Kitty. Having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. Drinks to that. Oh, she's drinking quite a bit. I think that I'm fine. It was destiny, girl. Ooh. When he came, he was so cute, though. It's not like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. I love 4. Oh. Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Oh. Anyway. Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. I figured that's what she was doing. I definitely do that for Kagero. We have these one-way conversations. It's great. Why are y'all talking about drinks? You're just talking about all those yummy drinks. I wonder if Jill's alright. Stop thinking about Jill and think about Dana, please. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Jill so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? Drink to that. Drink to that. I've never seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did he meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. What? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Aww. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. We're just, talking. Sonic. Maybe sexy times if I don't want to be that one. I don't want to be the one who drinks the most though. I never like that. I gotta stay smooth. So I'm not gonna drink that quickly. But she's drinking pretty regularly too, so I don't know. Ooh, you got a coffee? Wow, you drink coffee this late at night? I don't think I could do that. Earlier today, I want to say something. Okay, earlier today, I found out that at this local coffee shop, they have eggnog. Now, I can't have caffeine anymore. Caffeine gives me really horrible acid reflux, basically. It really kills me inside. And so I had to cut out both alcohol and caffeine. And somehow I have all of this energy. It's funny how that kind of stuff works. You take yourself off of these things and then you don't really feel like you need it in order to sustain your energy, or I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty fortunate about this kind of stuff. I can quit things cold turkey. But I was like, what am I gonna have with this eggnog? Like, I gotta have something good, and I can't have a coffee, and I don't really like decaf, so what am I gonna do? And so it's like, chai. Let's do a chai eggnog latte. Best choice I've ever made. Like the yummiest thing I have ever had, and I would highly recommend. If your coffee shop serves eggnog, get a chai eggnog latte, please. You can thank me later. Back to Dana. Drink. I return the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. And what surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. Oh no. Robert. Who's Robert? You made the bar more lively yourself, Oh no, really? Yeah, I really don't, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like eggnog. I can't drink it on its own. I think it's really gross. But in a latte, it works. And with chai, something that's already very flavorful, pretty impressed. Maybe something you could try. Sip on, maybe. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. Armitage! Oh, that makes me happy. Armitage 3 in particular. But Armitage, yes, 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 yes. So many nice references here. Shine Spark. Out. November 15th. Karen Nikki. Well, she's hot. I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. Drink to that. We're gonna open another. Drink. I know, so do I. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. That's right. Oh no, I have to be careful. Her face is turning red. Oh no. Okay, I gotta like be very careful. Oh no. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah, why? It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot. What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections here. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I'm scared. Ah, I'm scared I'm doing something wrong. Same eventually, I'm usually anxious about social side like from the coffee every morning, or that coffee or caffeine and chocolate aren't good for people. Yeah, that makes sense. I was actually worried that I had like an ulcer scare. Actually, I had a little bit of a delay in making videos because I had this abdominal pain in my side for like 3 days straight, just chronic pain. I would go to sleep and the only time that it wouldn't hurt was when I was sleeping, and then I would wake up in the morning, and you know when you're like really groggy in the morning and you're kind of just like, your body is just waking up and you're just kind of waking back up to your senses. There'd be a very short period, maybe like 5 minutes, where I didn't feel pain, and then I would once again feel the pain, right? So I did take some medications. I'm actually on medication right now for it, and since it's actually really helped, it's basically helping me produce less acid in my stomach. I know, this is pretty sexy stuff, guys. We're gonna drink to that. I can drink in my dreams, I suppose, or in my games, although I need to be careful because her face is turning red. But yeah, you know, I love chocolate. I was actually just gonna say, I have some chocolate here that I wanted to have, but I don't know if I should have it. Where's the chocolate? Oh, I left the chocolate over there. I probably shouldn't have it anyways. Ma! Really? That's so weird, Daryl. Yeah, I got an abdominal ultrasound and I got some blood work done, and I've been on this medication. I feel better now. I mean, the only thing I can really do at this point is change my diet. So I have been. I've changed my diet. I don't have as much processed food. I try and eat more organic. I try and cook more. I just try and make sure I know what I'm consuming a bit more. I guess I was getting a little bit more lax about that, and not as careful as I wish. I don't know. Yeah, that's so weird. I'm scared that they're just gonna tell me the same sort of thing, Daryl, where they're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm like, look, I don't want there to be something wrong with me, but I want to know why this happened. Like, why would my body do that to me? You know? Yeah, I like to cook too. I'm a pretty lazy person though when it comes to cooking, and I feel like I'd never have time to do it. But this weekend, I'm gonna give myself time to cook. Okay, back to Jill. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and... Jill, you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... But those are the thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. Oh, really? That's interesting. That's so strange. This doesn't have to be a reason. Some people are prone to have them. I see. So, I guess maybe the medication I'm taking right now is actually treating something like that then, perhaps? Because I've definitely had abdominal issues in the past, but I didn't know stuff like ulcers just kind of come and go. Because, you know, whenever you read about this stuff, they always show you the worst case scenario. And it's a bit troubling, you know? It's like the last thing I need is the worst case scenario. But they always try to, like, consider the fact that it might be that. Interesting. There is kind of this scary thing that may or may not happen, though, depending on my results. Because I'm going to go see my doctor this coming Tuesday, and she said depending on the results they may or may not do more tests on me with I think it's a GI, like a gastrointestinal expert. And she was talking about this. I'm really scared about this, but she was talking about how they would basically numb my throat and then they would shove a tube down it. And that's really scary to me. So, I hope that doesn't have to happen. I will see. I will let you all know. I've been really secretive about it because it's really scary, and sometimes I feel like if I talk about it out loud, I'll scare myself more. But I have realized that sometimes saying these things out loud also kind of keeps me from getting stuck in my head, right? So we'll see. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's stay positive, right? No! Some tentacle porn. That's pretty funny. Okay, anyways, back to the game. I think I'm done drinking in here, though. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I hope so, too. I really hope it doesn't come to that. I really do. In a way, you know, it's like I kind of wouldn't mind if they just didn't, you know, have to do that. Even if they did tell me, well, there's nothing else we can really do. But at the same time, my doctor isn't really the kind of doctor that just tells you that. My doctor's the kind of doctor that does whatever she can to ensure that you are comfortable and you are happy. She's really awesome. She's like the best doctor in the world. She's like my therapist. So we'll see. I know that she only wants the best for me, and she's super compassionate, so we'll see. Okay. Right, okay, so Alma has weird standards. That, and she's as straight gets. Really? Oh. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Dorothy! Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. I've kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Dorothy waifu! I don't know. I don't want to get that. I don't know if I want to get that drunk, Dan. I'm a little bit nervous. Because, like, if I get too drunk, I might just get sick, right? So I'm just like, I like to be buzzed. I like to have that going. I feel like you can still be kind of smooth then. Yeah, you don't want to get wasted in front of your boss, especially if you think she's hot. Dorothy, my waifu. Oh yeah? Okay. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. I like how we're going over all the waifus. Are we reaching the end of the game or something? I don't know. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Oh, I can't save. Maybe I should have made another save file. I didn't think about this. Yeah, I don't want to be white girl wasted. I think she's good, yeah. I wonder if her face just gets more and more red the more you feed her drinks. This is the waifu recap. I like Kiramiki, totally. Like a different culture if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC 72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilim get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. Lilith. Oh, really? That reminds me of Neon Genesis. Yeah, Mr. Donovan was interesting, even if he was an asshole, I will admit. He was at least entertaining, I suppose. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Yeah, this is, yep, Neon Genesis. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your Claire. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple episodes once. They were really nice. I didn't say anything about having that drink, but I did have a drink. Just every once in a while. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. Magic Knight Rare? What? She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules, hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show. Yeah, that sounds nice. Well, it sounds very similar to other shoujos, like Sailor Moon, but it sounds like a little bit like Magic Knight Rayearth, but without getting younger. I'm trying to think of any series where there's magical girls that become younger than they are. I don't know. Even by today's standards. Like, Sailor Moon was my first anime, and it was super ambitious for the time to be able to present what it did. I love that anime, and that's why my first tattoo was Sailor Moon crescent on the back of my neck. One of the reasons. But, interesting. Magical girl animes. Okay. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, I could even recite full chapters. The manga? The manga for what? Whoa, what did I do to my collar? Here. Tell me, what manga do you speak of? Oh, you mean the manga for Sailor Moon? Yeah, Sailor Moon's actually a bit darker in the manga. And I find that there has a lot, more mature tones in it. It has more mature depictions. The manga is generally really good because I don't know, it kind of doesn't do what the North American series did, where it tried to sort of Americanize it. I'm talking about the original series and the original manga. I like the fact that it stayed very true to what it originally was supposed to be. Like when you're looking at the depictions of Sailor Uranus and Neptune, in North America they call them cousins, which kind of made things worse because they were in love with each other. Instead of just saying that they were gay for each other. It was just like the silliest thing. I have no idea why. But, it was something that was better embraced in Japan, which I find really interesting. Now, the only problem with the original manga was the fact that it was really badly translated, and it was really badly put together. There were a lot of mistakes. Growing up, I read all of the manga, really. And while they're beautiful, the actual writing in it was very poor. It was very poorly edited manga. So I'm really happy that they ended up doing a re-release of it where they redid the writing and they really hunkered down on the editing process to make it as true to the original as possible. And they did a really great job of it. I have the majority of the volumes. Looking right now, I have Sailor V volumes 1 and 2, and I have Sailor Moon volumes 1 through 7, but I believe there are like more than 10, so it's really good. I really like the new iteration. The new iteration is really great. You can if you want. I don't know how I feel about the new iteration for Sailor Moon series, however. We're talking about Sailor Moon Crystal. Sailor Moon Crystal, despite it being, this project that seems like they've been working on it for a really long time, and I mean they were working on it for a long time, but the problem is that they were so sloppy with the character design and even the animation, and it's just not very well made. It's a very big disservice to Sailor Moon fans. So I always recommend that if you want to watch the series the real way, watch the original series. I have a ton of VHS from the original series. I have maybe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, I got around 20 to 21 VHS for Sailor Moon. And that goes across Season 1, Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon R, Sailor Moon S, Sailor Moon Super S. I don't have any Stars, unfortunately, because Stars wasn't released in North America. Now that there have been like fan translations and stuff like that, but I think that they're going to be going into Stars, or maybe they already have. I'm not sure. I don't think that they have yet in Sailor Moon Crystal, but I am interested in seeing if they do. Either that or just getting Stars or watching it online somewhere, on like Kiss Anime or whatever. Are you talking about you watched a couple episodes of Sailor Moon Crystal? The original anime is really worth it, yes. It has a very particular Americanized feel to it, though. Just like when you're talking about Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z North America compared to, or more Americanized or whatever, more westernized, I suppose, compared to the original. They're going to be different. I don't recommend Sailor Moon Crystal. As a devout Sailor Moon fan, I do not recommend it. I would highly recommend you watch the original series. And if you have the time, read the manga, because the manga is really good. Ugh, no dubs. I mean, not for I mean, I would watch the dub for the original series because I like the dub for the original series. But in terms of Crystal, I don't know how I feel about it. It's meh. I can usually watch subbed or dubbed, really depending on the series. There's just certain series where I actually like the dub a bit more. Trigun is a great example of that. I like the dub more than I do the sub because the dub for Vash the Stampede is hilarious. It's so hilarious. It's so good. Cowboy Bebop is another really great example of that. Cowboy Bebop has a really great dub and sub. Sailor Moon actually has a pretty good dub as well as sub. It just really depends on the series. I think I might even do a video of like my favorite dubs in anime just to kind of stir the pot a bit because I think that would be fun. Anyways, drink. Oh no, I don't know if I want to open another one. She looks like she's... Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. That's another one. You know, I never finished that series. Believe it or not. I don't know why. I'm a crazy person. But, Bakano. I haven't watched Bakano yet. I gotta watch that. I really gotta watch that. Okay. Let us continue with sexy times. Yeah, I know. I will. I don't know why I haven't yet. I just wasn't really in the mood when I was watching it. And it wasn't because of the anime. It was not because of the anime. I'm not going to blame the anime for that. But I was in a time in my life where I think I was a little too distracted with a few other things. At that time, it was Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter was an anime that I was just too engulfed in for me to realize anything else in between it. That tends to happen to me sometimes. I'm sorry, I'm reading on Twitter some funny things PNG put up about body pillows. This is the best. The best. I'm gonna retweet that because it should be retweeted. Okay, we should finish this night here. I mean, after this, I'm probably gonna call it a night, actually. I may or may not stream on Sunday. We'll see how I'm feeling, okay? Let's play it by ear, but it'll be in the evening if it is, so around 7 p.m. We shall see. Oh, yeah. I love Hunter x Hunter. I didn't watch the original Hunter x Hunter, though. I watched the newer Hunter x Hunter. I have no idea how to even, like, fathom the original Hunter x Hunter, so I'm kind of curious. But I'm really interested in the dub they're going to be doing. I'm really, actually very optimistic about this dub. I think it could actually be really good. Cool. Anyways, let's keep going. I sang the song, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. What are you looking at? Neffy! Hello! You are looking at a really awesome game called Valhalla. It's a cyberpunk-themed waifu bartending visual novel game. And you learn more about the story through the conversations you have with people. It's a really, really, really cool game. It's got great world building. It's got great waifus. So many waifus. So right now, I am Jill. I'm the one on the right. And I am having my boss, Dana, over for drinks. She's a sexy one. I quite like her. She's my bae. I accidentally drank a bit too much. That's why my face is red. I've already had 7 beers. So I'm gonna stop at 7 beers. Because I'm not gonna open a beer and then be like, no, I'm not gonna drink most of this. Because I don't waste. I'm not a wasteful person. Anyways, let's keep going. We're just having a little conversation here. And I'm a little too drunk now, talking about all of our waifu memories. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. Ooh, Oxenfree is a good game. You know, for a while I was actually thinking about doing a let's play of that or doing a stream of that because it's just such a solid point and click style game, but with such a dynamic feel to it. They've really done a good job of making that genre into something that can continue working and not just be bogged down. It's awesome. Sweet. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect, and yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kinda reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kid to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Yeah, to fan up this? That'd be good. I've been doing pretty good narrations, I think. I've been doing everybody's voices. It's been really good. It would definitely really be awesome to be able to do so with a bunch of friends. I was supposed to do so with my friend Victor before he moved back to Vancouver, but it didn't end up working out, unfortunately. This is a really cool game. I love it. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D. You only like 2D men. That's funny. 2D? Yes, I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you? Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now? I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. Ugh, I had my fair share of that. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable? There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. The bed could catch fire, you know. Not you, too. I kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. Are you okay? I'm fine. It's just, it all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position, and was stable. She was also smart, caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize? Maybe I should. Maybe that will make me rest easier at night, get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but... Ah! Oh no! Hey, Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Listen, I know how you must feel, but you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking about kinds of clothes you can put on for. Yeah. Yeah, it is really comfy, huh? You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called N1RV NA, and if you thought the city was dangerous, it's your nerve. You should see the people she has to deal with there. Yeah, 4 is her cat. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nerve and B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. Yeah, you and me both, Jill. That aside, let's see, friends. Guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Oh, you're an ex-police officer? That's pretty cool. Good old Lexi. She could give her a call. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Jill, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there are a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Jill, my closest friends since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Hey, your cat can still be your best friend, damn it. My Kagura is my friend. She'll always be my best bud. She's the best form of therapy, too. Kagura, where are you? I'm thinking of you. Okay. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know? Hey, boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. It's true, Dan. You're right. Oh, but don't worry. Bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. Aw, that's actually really nice. She's got her covered. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. Alright, I'll drink to that. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. Oh. Oh, what a pretty snowy night. Is that the view from her place? Because it's a really pretty view. Ooh, we're only up to chapter 2? Amarga. What? How many chapters are in this game? Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. 8,000? Damn. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Have a nice day. Oh my god. Okay, so we're just gonna chill and buy some stuff. This is crazy. Chapter 1 was actually really long. I'm kind of really impressed by this game. I'm sorry, Daryl. You got, you know, other kinds of sexy times. Like maybe, yeah, $8,000 is a lot of money. I'm like, fuck no. I'm sorry. You got, you know, you got the really sentimental times instead. Because sentimental times can be sexy too, Daryl. It's true. Yeah, okay, so this is, what I really love about this game is that when you buy things, they're actually displayed in your room. And so I've kind of messed with my room a bit and made it a little different and had some fun with it. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking, Dan. I don't want to sell my PC 9X to pay the bills, because I've already had to do that in real life once, so I don't want to do it again. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. No! No, boss. But I love you. Please don't go. Yeah, it's true. Me. Oh well. I guess that... Yeah, I'm happy, but I'm a little sad too. Let's shop, you know, to like, you know, just make ourselves feel better. What did I want to get? A Daruma? I don't even know what a Daruma is. Oh, there it is. A Japanese souvenir that has seen better days. Still has a vintage charm to it. It's $450, but it's cracked. Why would you want a cracked Daruma? Fine, if that's what you want. Assorted cartridges. There's games no collector wants, but they're still nice for displaying. Is that for the PC? Is that for the PC? Oh my god. I want them. I'm buying them. I just made a horrible decision, didn't I? I need to have $8,000? Be sent out on the 24th. Holy shit, no! How am I gonna have enough money? What have I done? This is like real life problems now. I buy all this cool shit and then I'm like, oh no. I don't have enough money for rent. Oh dear, what have I done? But what have we done, everybody? What have we done? Now, how are we gonna be able to afford? I'm gonna have to sell some really expensive drinks for me to be able to afford this. Holy shit, what happens if I can't afford it? If I can't afford the electricity bill, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die, but I'm not gonna do so good. Uh-oh. Yeah, this game is way too real. Let's go to the Nano Camo app. We're gonna customize. Aw, man. But I wanted to customize my table. No. I don't know. I kind of like this one. but I like that one too. I like the yellow one, and I like the pink and black one. If I was gonna get one, I'm not sure which one I get. Maybe the yellow one, because that shade of yellow, mustard yellow, looks really good with that shade of blue. Yeah, I hope that plum dude comes back too. Maybe I'll wait. After the 24th, I'll buy myself like a tablecloth. How am I gonna do this? Man, stressful, huh? Okay, let's read Danger You. Dangerous Opinions. Apollo Bank is getting attacked thread 4. I can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all over the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage, it's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. The file is available from approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. This shit sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? Anime or manga? For what? Anime or manga for what? Like in general? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time though. Both Erica, anime and manga. You're funny, Oki. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. In general, I don't know, there is something really nice and intimate about just, you know, sitting in your bed and reading manga. I know that was something I really loved doing growing up. It was a very comforting thing, right? But there is also something really nice about just sitting and watching anime or binging it. I guess I don't know. The thing with anime is, like, sometimes if you're reading something that's very action heavy, it serves better if you can watch it play out. But that doesn't necessarily make for a good anime. Like Claymore is a great example of that. Speaking of Claymore, I don't know if any of you here have heard of MangaPod. MangaPod's really great though. There's some really cool people who are regulars for it. Let me see, I just want to make sure I have everybody's name. One of the people who's part of it is Erin, Happily Erin. She has a really cool channel on YouTube where she talks about and reviews anime. And then there's Dodger, who's also part of it. She's friends with Erin. Dodger is also known as Press Heart to Continue, who you may know of. She's very popular on the YouTubes, and she generally joins too. She's amazing. She's like one of my favorite people, and she's always given me, yeah, why not both? Sure. But yeah, I'm just like thinking about that now. Okay, cool. So it looks like they're working. So anyways, them and like a bunch of other really cool people, sometimes I guest on it, and we did a talk about the manga Claymore. Claymore is really great. We read up to volume 6. And we're going to continue that in January, close to the beginning of January or so. And I'm not sure, I think we're probably going to try and get to volume 12 and then talk about our experience with it and what we think. I really love the manga. I remember watching the anime, however, and just being sorely disappointed. I was really unhappy with the way it turned out. It just was not what I was looking for. It was really bad, and it just not worth it. Just not good at all. It was bad. Oh, okay, so it looks like I'm on the Reddit page right now, and it says it was supposed to originally be November 22nd, but that didn't end up working out, unfortunately. Oh, Arcada! Oh my god, I love Arcada. He's so great. But yeah, so we were supposed to read volume 6 through 10, chapters 28 to 57. That's a lot. That's a lot I'm gonna have to get through soon, but luckily there's a manga cafe that just opened up near downtown Toronto that I'm gonna be hitting up. So it's Happily Erin, Dodger, Yokurama, that's right, and Lou, yeah. Aw, man, I haven't talked to either of those guys in a while. But, yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Anyways, we should probably get back to this here. I think I'm almost done with this anyways, so. Oh, Berserk. My baby. The stream's almost over, Daryl. Thank you for committing all of this time into this, even though we've been spending so much time going off tangent too. You are a wonderful person, and I very much appreciate you. I appreciate all of you, really. I can't deny that. Yeah. He was. Ark is amazing. Oh my god, I love Tristan. He's like one of my favorite people too. He's just so nice and down to earth. And he's him, you know, and he just has this wealth of knowledge about anime. I love his reviews. I love his review format. It's something that really inspires me, even if I have a very different sort of format. If I ever just want to binge a channel that talks about... You're welcome. You're welcome, Sonic. That's cute. Yeah, our panel was pretty dead, Daryl. That was pretty funny, though. You should try and come to KW TriCon if you get a chance. It's going to be happening January 14th. I'm going to be a guest there. And yeah, Neffy, you're totally right. We're going to be, I'm going to be doing a panel about YouTube and Twitch, and I'm looking for people to join me. I'm also going to have a table there too. So if you can, that'd be really cool. But yeah, Tristan's super cool. I hope he comes to KW as well. Anyways, let's kind of carry on with this here. So we're done with this thread, but we need to read Apollo Bank is getting attacked, thread 3. Technically, I should be reading the other way around. I don't know why I'm reading it backwards. Shogatsu? Okay. Shogatsu. I've heard of Shogatsu. Shogatsu. Oh, that's what it is. I've heard of it, but I didn't know it was like Japanese New Year. Is there gonna be anything going on in like Markham or in downtown Toronto, Neffy? I'm interested. Yeah, I will, Daryl. I'll definitely send you info about it, okay? You should just contact them and see if you can become a guest, and then you can be on the panel with me. Because otherwise, I just don't think I'm going to have anybody else, and I feel really weird being the only person on a panel about YouTube and Twitch. It doesn't feel right. I feel like I need to be with other people so we can kind of communicate too, and together, and from different perspectives. What? Anime Shigatsu? What's Anime Shigatsu? I feel like I'm missing out on something really great. Oh! Celebrate the Anime New Year with us, January 14th, 2017. Unfortunately, I'm going to be at KW TriCon, Neffy, on January 14th. Yeah, that's the exact same day as KW TriCon. I'm already going to be a guest there, so I'm going to have to pass. But if anybody doesn't want to go to, KW TriCon or can't make it out, you should totally do that. Oh, Beck is going to be there. Cool. Oh, Big Ed is going to be there. Basme. That's sweet. I've never heard of this one before. Yeah, unfortunately I'll be at another con. Too bad. KW TriCon is KW TriCon's pretty good. Let me see if I can link y'all to it. It's the Kitchener Waterloo con. Very awesome. So me and my friends are going to be there, and there's going to be like a prop building workshop, and really looking forward to that. So you can check it out here. I just posted it in the chat for anybody who wants to see for themselves. I really dug it last year, personally. It's a shame it's gonna fall on the exact same day. Anyways, we should probably get back to this because I think I'm gonna be done with the stream soon. I don't want to like be holding anyone back here. Not only that, but it's almost 1, and I wouldn't mind eating some chocolate before I go to bed because that's just the best idea ever right now. Okay, so we're gonna go back because I don't know why I would read from newest to oldest. So, Apollo Bank is being attacked, thread 2. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Augmented I talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we'll get is clickbait from now on. Gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people already died. How? Is someone there shooting people? Looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon. You gotta give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, based Anon. This thread is closed. Okay, so we're gonna go to the middle one now. Explosion registered, and media still quiet about it. I can confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs? Not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, and it looks like it's not a group, but just one person who set up all of this. That's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out the hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Huh. Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. This thread is closed. Okay, so we read everything on danger. Let's go to Augmented I. That's fine, Neffy. You don't need to, like, I'm not forcing anybody to go to KW TriCon. I'm just saying that I'm gonna be a guest there, and I know it's gonna be really fun. So, but I hope you have fun at yours. So please make sure to tell me all the stories, and I'll tell you all the stories at mine too. Okay. Okay. Augmented I, GSF January 4th card. Announced 66 American Kid and Giant Yosuke headlining by Lana. I bet that yours is going to be really fun though. Neffy. We should definitely chill sometime, I gotta say. It would be really fun to party or chill. Okay. The blood feud between Giant Yosuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event, but it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Aaron's, full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yosuke, GSF Championship. Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa, Women's Championship. Akito versus the Great DK. Royal Campbell versus Aaron's, GSF Junior Championship. Jack Bomb and Blaze versus Huli and Kara Kolta, Tag Team Championship. Asuna versus Siegfried. Yeah, I know. It is a far trek. Well, that's why I'm happy that there's going to be a videographer like you to be there to showcase it, even if it is going to be dead. Let's hope it won't be. I was really hoping that Vicky Bunny Angel was actually going to be there again this year, because she was a cosplay judge at last year's KW TriCon, but she's not going to be able to make it. She's working on some other things right now, and it's just not part of her schedule, so that's how it goes. We're going to get to work with a lot of foam, though. I'm really excited to do some foam crafting, because I have some prop building I need to do. I also really need a Dremel kit. There's something I need for Christmas. It's a freaking Dremel kit. I really need one. And I need more foam, too, damn it. I need foam. How am I getting back and forth? Okay, so my friend Tanisha, she has some friends, Kate and Brett, who actually live in the area. They live pretty close by. So usually we ride over via the GO train. I think it's, yeah, via the GO train. And then yeah, we're gonna be, sorry, I'm like losing track of thought here. We're gonna be staying over at their place, and then they drive, so we're gonna drive over to downtown Waterloo, and that's how we're gonna be there, and we're just gonna stay there and then drive back to their place, and then, or no, we're probably gonna drive back to their place, take off our cosplays, and then me and Tanisha are gonna head home. I think that's probably how it's gonna go. Although at the same time, it would be more fun if we slept over and then on Sunday we have a really awesome breakfast and then we go home. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what ended up happening. But I gotta head over to Waterloo at the beginning of January before all of this because we all have some crafting to do. We have a lot of crafting. Like, I'm gonna be doing my Guilty Gear cosplay of Valentine from Overture 2 at the event. I'm probably gonna enter the costume contest too because I'm very confident in this costume and I think I could potentially do really well, and I've never been part of a cosplay contest and it could be really fun. I don't know. It's scary. It's really scary. And there's some extra little touches that I want to add to my cosplay, and I need to work with some foam in order to do that. So just gotta fix it up a bit before everything. Yeah, me too. There's just too many things to do, Sonic. Okay. Nano Kimo is now making smart underwear. Great. By Lana. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nano Kimo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nano machine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with spoken word. No more stains in your white panties. What? Just change its color to black and you will barely notice. That won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy if you ask me. Wow, Augmented Eye, you are just being totally run by the government. It's horrible. Danger Use admin has been arrested. Again. By Lana. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime Unit's Lisette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call, we are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the rest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, not this shit again. Wow, that sucks. It's just that world, that life we live. Aww. Kira, Mickey, please. You need to update us more. Okay. I think, poor guy. Yeah. I think I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save here this time. Okay. And we're gonna exit. Yeah, let's get out of here. Well, that was fun. You know, it's always fun doing these, Whoa. It's always fun doing these streams because, I mean, I feel like they end up going way longer than I intend them to because we always go off tangent together, and I think it's actually really funny how we go off tangent. But it makes them more fun, and I really enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy it too. It's really great, and I love it. And y'all are fun to be around and to talk to, so I appreciate it very much. What's going on here? Whoa. Okay. Man, I'm always having issues. Yeah. I'm gonna post some photos of Valentine. I'm actually also looking for photographers who are going to be at KW TriCon, and even if they're not, I'm looking for local photographers who would be interested in doing a shoot with me for my Valentine cosplay. So, Neffy, I know you have a lot of contacts. If you have any ideas of, you know, photographers that I could possibly work with, anyone you might know, that'd be cool. I've actually always wanted to work with Lost Dumplings. I'm just not really sure if I want to work with him on this particular cosplay. I have a few other cosplays I would prefer to work with him on, but I've been interested in working with him, and there's a few others that I'm always like kind of trying to check up on, so I have a lot of people to contact in the next couple weeks. sort of accommodation to be able to make it all the way out there. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. No worries. I wish I could, you know, offer a place to stay for you, but it's not my home, right? Just, yeah, just no. Maybe sometime soon. Only Japan. Non-stop and take classes all year, not enough free time. That is some advanced underwear. You got that right. No, I'm not going yet. I'm still here. Yeah, totally. Cool. Alright, well, it was a really fun stream, as always, everybody. And I may be back on Sunday. We'll see. I have no idea. I'll try and figure this out, though. It all depends on how I'm feeling. So stay tuned. You know, I'll be updating y'all on social media for that sort of stuff. And hopefully I will get to see y'all soon, okay? Alright. Bye-bye.